is TOS Television, your digital-first Pan-African news network. I am Abigail Okmade, and this is Africa Now. Congo's President Felix Tshisekedi has willingly received his first dose of the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine, the government said on Monday, after a 6-month wait caused by his reluctance to take the AstraZeneca shot. Officially, the Democratic Republic of Congo has reported 56,000 cases and 1,066 deaths from the coronavirus. The Central African country has since administered just 110,000 shots, according to the WHO, one of the lowest COVID-19 vaccine rates in the world. And to security matters, a deal that will allow Russian mercenaries into Mali, extending Russian influence over security affairs in West Africa, is close, 7 diplomatic and security sources said. France, Mali's former colonial power, is worried that the arrival of Russian mercenaries would undermine its decade-old counter-terrorism operation against Al-Qaeda and Islamic State-linked insurgents in the Sahel region of the West African country, at a time when it is seeking to draw down its 5,000-strong Bakhane mission to reshape it and more European partners, the diplomatic sources said. A European source who tracks West Africa and a security source in the region said at least 1,000 mercenaries could be involved. Two other sources believe the number was lower, but it did not provide figures. Heavily armed men raided a jail in Kogi State, Nigeria, and after blowing up the perimeter fence, freed 240 inmates, almost everyone in the prison. The attackers, who started a gun battle with guards late on Sunday at the medium security prison at Kaba in Kogi State, killed 2 correctional officers during the attack, and only 54 of the inmates were unable to escape. A total of 294 inmates were in custody at the time, 224 pre-trial detainees and 70 convicted, the prison service said. A Rwandan businessman, Reluctance Karen Magingo, has been shot dead by unknown gunmen at his residence on Monday afternoon. He was reportedly confronted by gunmen on 3 vehicles who intercepted his car before they fired a hail of bullets at him. The reason for the crime that shocked the Rwandan community in Mozambique is unknown. Some Rwandans have told reporters that the deceased was among people who were being targeted because of their opposition to the current government in their home country. The site of one of Ethiopia's Tigray conflict deadliest attacks, the alleged massacre of several hundred people in the holy city of Axum, was unable to be assessed by the United Nations for a highly anticipated investigation into abuses in the region. Michelle Bachelet told the UN Human Rights Council on Monday that sudden changes in the security situation and in the conflict dynamics is the reason the investigation was not carried out. The joint report will be published on November 1, a delay from its expected release this month. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You are watching Africa Now. We move to business after the break. To stay tuned. Welcome back. In business. To boost production of oil by 8.9 million tons equivalent, OPEC member Algeria plans to increase investment in its energy sector by $2.6 billion next year, Prime Minister Ayman Ben Hamid said on Monday. Oil and gas investment in 2022 will total $10 billion, up from $7.4 billion this year, aiming to increase output to 195.9 million tons of oil, equivalent from 187 million tons of oil. Bahamane told Parliament as he presented his government action plan. The action plan includes reforms to improve the investment climate, mainly in the non-energy sector, to help reduce Algerians' reliance on oil and gas, which accounts for more than 90% of total export earnings and 60% of the state budgets. And moving away from business, 16 more members of MAK separatist group declared a terrorist organization have been arrested by the government, the paramilitary police said on Monday. The government has accused MAK, a separatist group in the Kabylie region east of Algiers, of being behind the devastating forest fires which hit several provinces, including Tizi Ouzou, Algeria, last week, said it had detained 30 people, including 7 members of MAK. And in health, Johnson & Johnson said on Monday its Ebola vaccine regimen demonstrated antibody immune responses in adults and children, citing data published in the Lancet Infectious Disease Journal. J&J Chief Scientific Officer Paul Stoffel said the peer-reviewed data support the prophylactic use of the Johnson & Johnson Ebola vaccine regimen to protect people at risk of Ebola, which is essential to their vision of preventing Ebola outbreaks before they can even begin. J&J's vaccine regimen had received European approval in July of 2020 and pre-qualification from the WHO, which allows medicines to be procured by developing countries in April of 2021. And on environment, as a way of fighting desertification in Rwanda, Minister of Environment has revealed that the government plans to plant over 43 million tree seedlings across the country. These are to be planted during the forthcoming tree planting campaign set to start next month. The Environment Minister said around 31 million seedlings will be freely distributed to the communities, and 12 million seedlings are expected to be produced by private operators who will sell them. And to sport, South Africa has indicated an interest in hosting FIFA's Club World Cup in December after Japan withdrew because of COVID-19, South African Football Association President Danny Jordaan disclosed on Monday. Jordaan in an interview said he will meet with FIFA Secretary General Fatma Samoura in Lagos, Nigeria this week to know how South Africa can go about the bidding process to the world body to host the 7-team tournament. South Africa has numerous high-quality stadiums that were built or refurbished for the 2010 World Cup, but any ambition to host the Club World Cup would depend on its coronavirus situation. And that is Africa Now. For more updates, to visit our website at www.tostvnetwork.com. Follow us and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube to stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Abigail Ukmade. Thanks for watching.